video starts, I would like to say only 2% of you are watching this video actually subscribed. We've got 1% up, but that's still not enough. We need to get to 100%, boys. So go subscribe right now and join my Discord server down below. If you want to send me lucky clips, trade, play with me, etc. Trust me, you won't regret it. We've gone like 700 members, road to 1k. And road to 2k subscribers. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So this tier is quite self-explanatory. Meh, it's just meh. I wouldn't specifically go for them. If you had them, it is what it is. I wouldn't really specifically grind them up too much. I would focus your materials to evolve them somewhere else. And if they're not usable, they're not usable. They're just not good. Like Armin is obviously the GOAT, but it's not good. And Aaron, I mean, you can use it for leaderboard runs, but that's about it. The rest of them, they're not reusable. So yeah, I will not summon for any of these units. Some of you might already have them in your inventory. I mean, it's okay if you have them in your inventory. It's not the worst thing in the world. You can use them, but yeah, that's about it. And then now we move on to good support, which is more units. I mean, if you are at the start of the game and you have these units, they are quite nice, I guess. Especially units like Irwin and maybe Grey, etc. They will help you at the start of the game. However, I would not summon for these units. But if you have them, I would evolve them if possible. But that's about it. It's not much to say about this. Now we have good air/hybrid. Now these units are definitely going to help you at the start of the game if you do have them. And I'd evolve literally all these units. Some of you might not have Android 21 since he's a leaderable unit, and some of these are tradable. Secrets such as Jelly and Ghetto, however, if you have, I mean, Meruem, Akainu, Uru, they'll definitely help you at the start of the game, especially as some of them have got buffed. Now, Cell used to be here, but after this buff, I've put him into low meta, which you'll see later on towards the video. Now, we have good ground. Now, by the way, I'd like to say that if you think I'm going too fast, etc., you can go pass through like any parts of the video. I've put timestamps in the description and the pinned comment, and I've tried to put intersections in the video, but I've been trying to do lately, but it gets bugged out. So this is good ground, and the units are obviously from best to worst, so yeah, but don't take them like too seriously since some of them, they're a bit questionable. But yeah, I'll definitely go for the higher tier good ground units and evolve most of them, I guess. But I will not specifically summon them for them and summon for like Mountain Knight or something. Now we have the farms, which are quite self-explanatory. If you're running story, bring Speedwagon. If you're running infinite, bring Bulma. And with those two, always bring Nami if you want to bring two farms. Nami is always a must, as you can bring it for either one, but you always bring Speedwagon or Bulma, but they always interchange. But if you don't have one and you don't have the other, it's not that serious, to be honest. Like, it's not going to make the biggest difference in the world. Only a tiny difference for those of you that actually care. Now we have the Meta Water, Meta Burn units. These are quite self-explanatory. Meta Water. Actually, I need to switch around Bang and Noel for the Meta Water, kind of, I think. But other than that, this is how it should be. And Meta Burn, it's Meta Burn. It's just the version is for Burn. Now it touches also Meta Ground, and I forgot to put Genos in Meta Ground. However, it's technically also Meta Ground. So yeah. Now, Meta Bleed consists of a Barn, which is a very new unit, and probably the best bleed unit in the game with a high DPS and probably high bleed. They got Chainsaw, Sukuna, Denji, Pito, and Ezra. If you wanted a bleed unit specifically, I wouldn't grind Devil Portals or anything like that. I would just straight go for Barn, just because how easy it is to get compared to the Devil Portals and how it's not as orangey from the Devil Stars. So yeah. The meta support list is quite long. They are from best to worst, however, they all have their different purposes. Like Poochie halves the time of SPA, Gojo time stops the whole map, Power buffs bleed, Gatha confuses them, Mochi, Amelia, Todoroki all freeze, Porona freezes, Kisuke buffs range and decreases SPA, but not by large amounts, Megami curses them, Wenda buffs magic. And yeah, so they're all used for different purposes, have the all meta support, and they are kind of from best to worst for which ones you should actually get for your team. Now, Meta air/hybrid is still obviously Dia at the top so far, with the Boros, Aizen, Metal Knight, King, Sasuke, and all the rest of the units. Now, Cell is here after he got his buff. Maybe I should put him a little bit higher, maybe not. People will debate that. And I don't know why Gojo is there. Gojo should not be there. He's on there on accident, unfortunately. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Meta air/hybrid. If you got any questions about those or any of the tiers, actually leave a comment down below. And now we've got a Meta ground with the Meliodas being at number 1, being the most busted ground unit in the game, with Diane following, which is also a busted ground unit, and it's got Itachi, Ice Queen, Poochie, Julio, Shisui. Now these are kind of in order. Maybe towards the end they might get a little bit mixed up. Yeah, but these are the best units. Maybe Diane and Meliodas might switch because I'm not really sure how perfect Diane is, but I'm pretty sure Meliodas is the best with the crit and the high DPS. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I did put timestamps in the description if I went too fast, or in the pinned comment. And yeah, subscribe for good tier lists, and also the fact that I don't make these tier lists 10 minutes long.